this meeting to order. And have roll call, please.
Ved Broughton? Ved Broughton?
I'm here.
Okay.
Can
Melby?
you hear me?
Yep.
Here.
Yeah.
Jurdy?
Here.
Erickson?
Here.
Briggs?
Here.
Cavalier?
Here.
Kressel?
Here.
Klatt?
Here.
Okay, moving on, we have a couple items on the regular agenda.
Your Honor,
Ashley.
I was wondering if we would be able to put a new agenda item under 3.01 to approve and ratify and reaffirm actions taken at Friday's emergency cheetah meeting, and then the following would be in suit. So then 3.02 would be 3.01, and then 3.03 would be 3.02. Correct.
Okay, I need a motion to approve 3.01, which would be the emergency council meeting we had on Friday.
So move, Your Honor.
Thank you. Second?
I'll second it, Your Honor.
Thank you. Before we have discussion, Corky's gonna fill us in a little bit.
Yes, it would be my recommendation that the body sitting as a whole today approve, ratify, and reaffirm the actions which were taken by the emergency meeting, which was held on Friday. I think the actions are perfectly valid and legitimate as taken, but a reaffirmation by this body sitting at a whole would be my recommendation.
Okay, and then the action taken on Friday was to reinstate Craig Hoysess.
Yeah, the action taken on Friday by the council meeting was
Corky by the cheetah.
by the Cheetah Board meeting, was to reinstate or reaffirm a action taken previously by the previous Cheetah Board to place the administrative, or the executive director on administrative leave. The new seated Cheetah Board was simply asked to reaffirm that or establish that as an ongoing basis on its actions on Friday.
Thank you. Is there discussion?
What did they do on their action on Friday?
The action on Friday taken by the Cheetah Board was to place the the executive director on administrative leave as of the time of their action.
Okay.
Just curious on, from here on out, with myself and Tom not being on there, how do we know what goes on in the meetings? How do I make a educated decision for the people I represent when I can't go to the meetings or aren't involved in the meetings or the discussion or?
Well, the Cheetah Board meetings are still open, public forum meetings. Anyone in the public, including yourself, is certainly welcome and
Okay,
encouraged to
so-
attend,
So how come I wasn't called on that and said there was a meeting on Friday?
because you're not a member of the Cheetah
How
Board.
can I go if I'm not invited or there's nothing out there, no notice, or was it a closed door meeting on Friday?
No, is it
An emergency.
emergency meeting?
No, I didn't get anything on that, so that's what I'm saying. Oh,
Well, no, because at that time, the Cheetah Board met in emergency. You're not on the Cheetah Board, but any other meetings,
well, like I
public
said, now,
meetings,
the
you'll,
discussion that happened there, how am I supposed to make a decision? I'm voting on these things. How am I supposed to make a decision on what transpired there?
Your Honor, if I may, the discussion as to whether or not it should have happened would have happened at the Cheetah Board meeting. Going forward, as the two agenda items that you see on your agenda as they were published are giving the prior authorization by the city council to act on those agenda items. That hopefully is not something that we will have to experience in the future, having an emergency meeting. It could happen at the council level as well if there was something that just simply could not wait.
yeah, this was an emergency meeting. It wasn't a regularly published meeting. the people who get notice of an emergency meeting are the members of that board
And the press.
and the
Was
press.
notified as well.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Can I just ask a question? Because I think the reason for the emergency meeting in the first place was because it was brought to our attention that Craig had been put on administrative leave, and the previous CHETA board, including yourself, Steve, and Tom, did not share that he was on administrative leave. And then there was actions that were taken that day or soon after, which put him off administrative leave, which made it a emergency. So I think that if we might have known that information, we might not have been in the place that we were in, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe that's correct. Through investigation, it was determined that the executive director had been placed on administrative leave by the CHETA board, of which I think you, Steve, and Tom were both members at the time that action was taken. That was not communicated to anyone on the new board or the city council. Came to the attention of a number of people that that administrative leave had rightly or wrongly been rescinded, and that the executive director was in fact at the Valley Tech Park. When that was confirmed by a number of sources, the then new CHETA board said, we want to reaffirm, we want to reconvey, we want to place the administrative director on administrative leave. That was done after that information became known on Friday morning. It was not known by anyone prior to Thursday.
And we were told on that not to say a word on that because there was an investigation going on. Has that investigation happened?
That investigation has not happened. It's my understanding that investigation has ceased.
Has ceased?
Stop.
I guess the last time I heard it wasn't.
Well, I don't know
That's why.
what you've heard or didn't hear, but my understanding is that investigation has stopped and is not ongoing at this point.
Well, there was an investigation on account of some allegations that went on, and that's what they should still be investigated to see if it was true or not true. And that's why I know the last I heard it was the past president of the CHETA board was not going to be the contact person because it got dissolved at our last council meeting, and now they had to figure out who their next contact person was. But we weren't supposed to say anything on account of, until that happened.
Councilmember Red Broughton, I would advise that you continue to keep that as a closed meeting discussion, and any authorization of an investigation going forward would need to be made by the current CHETA board, and a discussion like that would likely happen in closed session, which I think is most appropriate.
Okay.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Ved Broughton,
Nay.
Melby,
Aye.
Jurdy,
Aye.
Erickson,
Aye.
Briggs,
Aye.
Cavalier,
Aye.
Kressel,
Aye.
Platt.
Aye.
Motion carries. Moving on.
Item 3.02 is an authorization to allow
Okay. You guys want to go?
to allow the Crookston Housing and Economic Development Authority Board, consistent with the modified reinstated enabling resolution effective July 13th, 2021, to exercise all powers necessary to act upon the Crookston Housing and Economic Development Authority agenda items for the Crookston Housing and Economic Development Authority special meeting scheduled on Monday, July 19th, 2021, immediately following this special city council meeting on Monday, July 19th, 2021 at 5:30 p.m. Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion to approve this resolution.
I'll make that motion, Your
Thank
Honor.
you, Clayton. Is there a
second it.
Second by Delane. Discussion. Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
Ved Broughton,
Aye.
Melby,
Aye.
Jurdy,
Aye.
Erickson,
Aye.
Briggs,
Aye.
Cavalier,
Aye.
Kressel,
Aye.
Platt.
Aye.
Motion carries. Moving on.
Item 3.03 is the authorization to allow the Crookston Housing and Economic Development Authority Board, consistent with the modified reinstated enabling resolution effective July 13, 2021, to exercise all powers necessary to act upon the Crookston Housing and Economic Development Authority agenda item for the Crookston Housing and Economic Development Authority regular meeting on Tuesday, July 20th, 2021 at 7 a.m., Your Honor.
Thank you. A motion to approve this
I'll
resolution.
make that motion, Your Honor.
Thank you, Don. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Christie. Discussion. Hearing none, roll call, please.
Ved Bratton,
Aye.
Melby,
Aye.
Jurdy,
Aye.
Erickson,
Aye.
Briggs,
Aye.
Cavalier,
Aye.
Kressel,
Aye.
Platt.
Aye.
All right, motion carries. Special city council meeting is adjourned. We will be having a special CETA meeting here shortly. Special meeting, or CETA meeting. Calling the meeting to order. Right off the bat, we have to have election of officers. And this is kind of my recommendation. As president, I'm looking at Delane. Vice president, I'm looking at Wayne. Treasurer would be Clayton. Secretary, I'd like to have Teresa Terran. Is that okay? Huh? As secretary, take the notes, or... Oh, yeah. Okay. And then the assistant treasurer would be Ryan Lintweed. Our past finance director has done it in the past. Any questions?
Wayne, would you be interested in switching first and then I would like to get my feet a little wet and then I'd be willing to do it sometime down the road, but any,
So put Wayne as president and you as vice president?
yeah. Any concerns, Wayne?
The only concern is I don't know, Dale, do you have the authority to appoint? Don't they have to be elected? I mean, you could.
Making recommendations
And then
is
we
what
go
I'm
through the
doing.
dual.
And
do
then,
one at a time and fill them in, or?
well, I was just throwing it out there to see if,
You can actually do it by a unanimous vote to unanimously approve the officers, or you can do it one by one. Either way is proper.
would you prefer one by one?
I think, yeah, I'm for that if everybody else is.
I don't care which way you do it, just as long as we're following protocol.
Gotcha.
That's it.
If it ends up the same way, I mean, I don't know, we do it as a group.
Well, I can go one by one. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, let's just do it that way.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, election of officers for president, Wayne Melby. All those in favor say aye.
Paul?
Aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Motion carries. Vice president would be Delane Klatt. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Motion carries. Treasurer would be Clayton Briggs. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Motion carries. For secretary, Teresa Terran. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Assistant treasurer would be Ryan Lintweed. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, the selection of officers. Now would be in,
Your Honor, is it all right if everyone would be able to stand up and take the oath? Raise your right hand.
It's the ones that are being
Did we
elected.
go through this before?
This is everybody.
I'm sorry.
Did we need to take an oath, seeing how we already are?
Yes, for this particular board, yes.
Just the officers or everybody?
Everyone, yeah.
So again, you can say it into your own name, so it would be like I, and then you would say your own, so. So I
Dale Stamper,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm that I will support the city charter and Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota,
and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota,
and that I will
and I will
discharge faithfully
discharge faithfully
the duties of office
the duties of office
of the Commissioner
of Commissioner
of the Crookston Housing and Economic Development Authority
of Crookston Housing and Economic Development Authority
in the city of Crookston,
in the city of Crookston,
the state of Minnesota,
state of Minnesota,
to the best of my judgment and ability.
best of my judgment and ability.
So then after we're done, I will just have everyone find me and we can get your signatures.
Okay, you're in charge, Wayne.
Yeah. Okay, dokey. Well, according to this, at this time, then, we're gonna ask to close the meeting.
Yes, we
Correct.
need a first and a second.
Can I get that motion from
You want me
someone?
to read it
I will
first?
motion.
Christie,
I'll
thank
second
you.
it.
So Christie.
Dawn.
Don, second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we're going to,
So I'm just going to read the